The first rule of being in a cult. I wonder how many people have seen the movie Fight Club, where the first rule of Fight Club is that we don't talk about Fight Club. This is very similar to how secret societies meet, and they meet without anyone outside of the society knowing that they met or even that they exist. And so, just like this, the first rule of being in a cult is that it's not a cult. It's like all these religions, these political parties or ideologies, they were actually cults. We call them anything but what they actually are. But we need to accept that what they actually are is a cult. Culture is a cult. These days, society that we live in is a cult. The governments are cults. The corporations are cults. And just like any galvanized group, they only accept certain people into the cult. And how do we know for sure that we are in a cult? Well, if we just happen to disagree or not accept or not do what the cult tells us to do, we will soon find out. So, very often, what happens if you disagree, reject, or do not do what the cult tells us to do? What often happens after is attacks. They banish us from the group. And now we're found, just like everybody else, outside of the cult. And there are some people, or cults I should say, that will bring these things a little bit more drastic, where it won't be just simple attacks, it will be very vicious attacks. Because at the end, we know how dangerous cults are. If we look at the cults of religions, they're responsible for the lives of so many people that have been lost. And the same with governments. Governments have done away with so many people. It is unfathomable how many people that have been the victim of political attacks. And what we're experiencing right now as far as the wars, these are all part of the same mentality where people who are not part of the cult get attacked. And hopefully these things will be realized by us, as these are just scare tactics. So how do we know that we are in a cult? That we cannot question it. We cannot question that cult. We cannot do what we want to do. We have to follow the hive mind. And this is basically the basis of most of society.